Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified when we post new videos.
Yeah, welcome back, guys. So let me quickly show you how you can create this church flyer on your Android smartphone using your Pixellab as usual. So I want you to watch from beginning to the end because there are three things I want you to learn here. So I've been talking about the color combination, the font pairing, and the right alignment. Then how you can use appropriate color together. So we shall be learning this and learning some hints on how you can come up with this particular church flyer for programs on your Android smartphone. So without wasting much of our time, let's get started. I have this, I just come across this background, so I prefer to use it. So I'm using this background, and when you see the upper part, I just place this prophetic prayer car gathering. I just placed it there. I saw it that way. Then the upper background, then I decided to cut it off like that because it's not full. It is in port landscape, so I need to make it A4. So and how to do that, I just need to kind of do a kind of a manipulation. So that's why I place the white at this bottom, but I'm not leaving it like that. I have what we call a rough paper, which I want to use to cover that mess. So I'll position the rough paper at the bottom here. Okay, when you look at it now, it's bring out something like a design, you get. So but something I'm still thinking, if you don't use an ash color, which other color can you use? I want us to just try at least to look at that. But I bet you there's no any other color which you can use that will be better than this. And another thing is we can just make it something like not that kind ash at the bottom. We can make it more lighter like this, and it will still look cool, or provided we make it to be just the way it was before. Then once we achieve that, we make sure that we lock it. Now the next thing we need to do in achieving that, we need to go to the going back to the gallery. So when you get to gallery, bring the picture, position the picture, and use your relative size to position it well. Don't forget to lock it as well. And after you achieve that, we're still heading back to gallery. We need a kind of a decoration like the logo of the church. Position it well. Still heading back to gallery. I want some bird flying So what I'm thinking that we need to do next, after position that and we're giving it a color, so we need to just manage and position it properly here. So after that has been done, but we need to just apply in a stroke to make it accommodating. Okay, so we can tap here, tap the deeper color at this corner, let it be more deeper, then you give it a little stroke to make it more comfortable. So after that, that one we meant for the theme. Okay, then we go further by going to the text area where we have our theme, having our theme. Then after the theme, we bring this one down, then we have um Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit. So there are two ways we are going to deal with this. The theme has to be bold, while the other one will not be bold. So I prefer to use Archivo. So I'm going to split it into two. Archivo the bolder one, then since they are font family, so the second one will not be as bold as that, but will still be bold, just exactly as this. So after that has been done, then I'll just mogul my wheel around to position it and place it under this particular shape. Then increase the size and make sure that it's properly placed. So once that one has been done, then we are good to go. The next thing we need to do is to have let's have the host. Okay, we have the host, so we'll put the host, and how that one could be, so I'll place the host at this particular juncture. Okay, so the host, I'm thinking of placing the host here. So placing the host there, the color will be changed as well to this. So I'll position the host. So once that I'm able to do that, then the time and everything need to be done as well. So I don't need to stress myself. Just have let's say 9 p.m. 9 p.m. prompt. So that will go to the color, have the color being given just as this. So the next thing is putting the church address. So we are going to go with this, the church address, that is Holy Church Auditorium. Okay, Holy Church Auditorium opposite JBJ. So position this properly. Then you can increase the size a bit, but don't let it be too much. Then the 9 p.m., I guess everything is somehow scattered. So recover the auto shape. Okay, okay, not working. Still select the previous shape. I guess this is cool, right? So position this back, then we are going to run it again. So we have Holy Church Auditorium. Holy Church Auditorium opposite KBJ. Opposite KBJ. Okay. So we're going to position that here. So go to the size, reduce the size very well, make sure that it's perfect like this, position it properly. So once you are able to do that, we are good to go. So we are going to copy this, then we just say, so after copy we just say follow us on, put this, then you can bring this one down and position it here. Okay, increase it a little bit, then just move it up. Okay, perfect. Okay, very good. You can still increase the size a bit to move closer towards the contact. Okay, good. So after that, the only thing that remain now is to put the date. Okay, so I want to put that here. So we have a shape. The shape, the opacity should be 0. Okay, why the stroke? We give it a stroke little bit. After giving it a stroke, we are going to reduce it, have it position around there. So we'll go to the color, just tap color from here, make it more deeper and let it be more obvious. Okay, so once you are able to do that, you can make it more lighter anyway. Let's see. So make it more lighter, then we'll put the date there. Why before that we go in there where we have www.onlychurch.com. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to space this and have this position properly. We're going to space it, so you can bring this one up. Why this? We start from here, then the spacing will just be remaining like this. Okay, to where the hand reach. Then we'll go to the shape. Okay, when you get to the shape, we use archival without body. So when you use an archival, we position it properly. The size can be reduced a bit, while we're going to just do this. Okay, perfect. Now bring this one there, or instead of us to ridicule ourselves there, we can actually do the proper thing. Let's do the proper thing like this, which will be very easy. Okay, so we can increase the size to this and position it here. So the spacing will be reduced a bit. Okay, so we just have a room for that here. So and how can we make it more comfortable? We can make it more comfortable by say visit or call. So where we have, so when you visit or call, +2347034600781. So we can smuggle that here and it will actually work. So the space should be reduced. Reduce the space a bit. So when you reduce the space, increase the size. Okay, perfect. So let there be space in between the two right up. Then once we are able to achieve that, the next thing we need to do here is to go to put in the date, which will be very easy. So let's say 8, that is each, 8 May 2024. So we just go directly here. We have 088 May 2024. Okay, it's May 2024. So how are we going to place this properly? So we can go to the 8 first, where we are going to use the very bold font for that. So once we use this, we are going to increase the size, smuggle our way around to position it here. So we'll go here, we have May. We try at least to smuggle our way around as well to position it here, then increase the size. So after that has been done, we still just position this, the 2 May. After that, we can increase this one down, where we have 2024. We have 2024. So now we do justice to this by selecting the one that is not bold. Okay, selecting the one that is not bold, but make sure that you increase the size to occupy more space. So once you do that, you are going to now reposition. As you are repositioned, make sure you toggle your hand on the lock. So do the same thing here. Okay, cool. Now let's check whether the mouth close. If it's not close, just adjust a bit. Now go to the next one. Make sure you lock May as well, so that your hand will not be pushing disorganize it. So rearrange very well, then you are good to go. So now merge the three together and you reposition. So if it is only 2, merge the one at the bottom. Okay, perfect. And so after that has been achieved, then the next thing we need to do is to cross check properly to see whether everything is actually cool. So the next thing I'm thinking is to add more to this particular address. So we have at opposite Allen Avenue, Ikeja. So what I'm thinking we'll do next is to rearrange this properly. So by making this one, it will start from here. Okay. So once it start from here, we are bringing this one down. Bringing this one down a bit to make it work. So while we have this, so we can just cut it out from Allen. Okay. Cut it out from Allen. While we are going to position this at the top. So the other one we just occupy the space here. So paste the Allen and position it here. Okay, cool. So now I'll go with that. So the next thing to do is to put in um the name of the host. So we have the host, which is a pastor PST Richard. sorry, it should have been Richard. So we'll position that here. Then we're going to change the color to white to make it obvious. Okay. So if possible, we can smuggle the host to be at that part. Okay. Let's smuggle the host. So select it and bring it down. Then we check the font that is somehow lighter. So we'll look for Archivo that is lighter than those one that I've selected. Reduce the size a little bit. Reposition it here. Okay, perfect. So we're good to go, and this is it. So when you look at it, this is how you can come up with a church flyer. Very simple and straightforward on your Android smartphone using your Pixellab. And I believe from here we all learn something. The arrangement, the hierarchy, the color combination, and everything are so are not so busy and so presentable. So I believe we learned something. Don't forget, we just use two fonts and only one particular font family. That is what we use here. So I want you to tap an idea from that. We use only Archivo. It's not about how many fonts you use. It's all about you use the right font and know how to combine and pair them. And the color are not too overwhelming as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to save your work as Ultra and format should be in PNG. Thanks for watching again once again.